Hello. So I have been watching some YouTube videos from some people that I follow, and one of the people I follow makes a lot of like puddings and smoothies. And one of them, like, it looked like it might be really good, not necessarily because of like the ingredients that she used, but because of the ingredients that I have. So she made a chai pudding with, or chia pudding with, protein powder, which is her brand of protein powder. And that's great. I'm sure that it's delicious, but I don't have that. And I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I've got, so I'm not gonna like go buy it just to have a different kind of protein powder in the house. But I thought that I could use something similar to her recipe. It's not going to be the exact same. And use my keto chow, which really is like a protein powder, right? So I'm going to make it like I made my keto chow core chocolate shake the other day, where I add in some beef protein powder, because the flavor of that beef protein powder with that really strong chocolate flavor is like phenomenal. So that's my plan. I plan to eat one of them today. I'll let it sit for a bit and let it and eat it today, and then eat the other one tomorrow. So I'm making two servings. I'm starting out with a cup and a half of milk. She uses in like the recipe that I'm thinking of. I watched a lot of her videos, so I could be wrong. I think she uses 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of yogurt, of Greek yogurt, which she makes her own, which is fantastic. However, I'm a little weary of the flavor of the Greek yogurt. Like, I'm not sure that it it's not really something that I think that I'm going to particularly like, because I don't really like the flavor of plain Greek yogurt. And maybe it's the kind that I have. I don't know. So I'm only going to add half a cup of the Greek yogurt and 1.5 cups of the milk. And I am warming up my milk because that's what she said to do. She said that it helps to, especially like, because if you're going to eat it now, which I'm going to, it helps to kind of help your chia seeds pop up. So I'm warming that up. This is my mixing bowl. I'm going to get into it my half cup of Greek yogurt. My milk is warm. And she said that she does it this way because she finds that it's just easier to get like the yogurt broken down into the liquid of the milk before adding like the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so she also does add like a pinch of salt. I'm not going to do that because my keto chow does have quite a bit of sodium in it. And not that I can't use more sodium, but I'm not sure how it's going to affect the flavor, particularly because I also have the beef protein powder, which to me it like adds a salt component. So I'm just going to leave that part out. The protein powder that she's using when she made the one that I'm thinking of, at least if I remember correctly, is a vanilla protein powder. Okay, so there's my half. Is that what I wanted? Yes, I want a half serving. And the reason that I chose a half serving is because that's what I used when I made my keto chow the other day, and it seemed like it was the perfect amount for the chocolate that I had. Okay, and I think I'm going to whisk these together real quick before I add in my chia seeds. All right, so I've whisked this together, and like, it's fine, but keto chow does to me kind of have this issue where it clumps on me, and like it just feels like no matter how much I beat it, it still clumps. I'm gonna try my new immersion blender just to see what happens. I will say that one of the things she said about her protein powder is that when they were making it, she wanted to be sure that it would like kind of break down really easily. And hers is really just like protein powder and some monk fruit and like some vanilla, I think. I haven't actually seen the ingredients list, but what it sounds like is it's just like really, really just a couple of ingredients. And there are, a few more ingredients here in the keto chow, partly because it's also adding like our nutrients in. So that's, some of what's going in there. So, but anyway, so this just it doesn't break down quite as nicely as I would like it to, but it's not bad. I guess I shouldn't say it's not bad. It's just I can handle it. Okay, then I need 2 tablespoons of my chia seeds, which they often like the static electricity keeps them in my measuring spoons. Okay, I'm just going to stir these around. And then I'm going to allow it to sit. I feel like maybe this might not be, oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna adjust it right now. I'll wait. Um, I feel like this isn't enough chia seeds. Like when I remember looking at hers, it just seemed like there were more in there at this point. So I'm gonna leave this and allow it to sit for she says between 15 and 30 minutes. But you know what? I think I'm gonna try it just because I want to check the flavor and see if I need to add. One of the other things she adds to hers is vanilla extract. So I just want to see if I need to do anything like that. I don't think I do. I think that that is going to be good. Okay, I'm just gonna let this sit and I'll be back. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes and it's still like pretty thin. I think it needed just probably because I measured incorrectly or something. I think it needed more chia seeds. So I'm gonna figure out where I put those. And I'm actually just gonna put in a whole other 2 tablespoons of it and I'm gonna let it sit for another 30 minutes and see how it looks. All right, so this does look better. I'm still not sure if maybe I wanted to add a little more, but I can experiment with that next time because I am going to keep some of it for tomorrow. So, I know it's going to get a bit thicker, as it kind of sits in my fridge overnight. So I'm just going to get this in. I'll get it in my fridge. I'll test it tomorrow, but I'll eat, half of it now and give it a try and see what I think. Yeah, that's good. I like it. I really just like the flavor of that beef protein powder with that uh, really strong chocolate flavor. In fact, I think I could even add. It's a little more chocolatey than I like, so I might be able to add more protein powder or add a little bit of like maybe maple extract or vanilla extract just to balance the flavor a little bit more. But it's good. I will definitely. This is something I will definitely make again. It is the next day. I did add in a splash of vanilla extract just to kind of like mellow out a little bit the flavor of the chocolate, but it is much thicker than it was yesterday. So that's great. And it's really good. I just really, really love the mixture of the beef protein powder and the core chocolate keto chow. It's just fantastic. And it is definitely better the next day just because the seeds have kind of puffed up some more, so they're not quite as prominent in there, and it is a little bit thicker. So this is a win.